Hey there, this is Will from Untied Games, and I'm here with another devlog. This is devlog number 6, and once again we'll be taking a look at Atmocopter. And I know it's been a while since the last devlog, but I promise you I have been working very hard on this game. And I can't wait to show you what it's become. I've also been working pretty hard on pixel art, as you can see behind me. It's looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. And you can find out more on how to support me making pixel art in the description below. And I'll also put a link in the corner, right down there. And yeah, so Atmocopter is a game where you fly around as a little robot solving puzzles. But don't just take it from me, take it from this demonstration. Alright, we're in the game. This is Atmocopter, and you might notice it's a little shinier than last time. I'm playing around with this kind of glow effect. You can see it around my character's eyes there, as well as the logo in particular is quite glowy. I'll probably change that. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as last time on the title screen. The bomb got new graphics here, so it's pretty cool. It's has a little meter now instead of numbers, which was left over from our last game, Star Reaction. And the little flashing lights below the meter flash faster as the bomb gets closer to exploding. And we also have some new explosion graphics, which is pretty cool. And you also got a chance to see right at the top there the new spawner. And let's just get started so we can see more of it. Alright, the level itself has not changed too much since last time. I've been pretty busy implementing new features rather than the level itself. And this is one of them that I just put in the game recently. It's a pretty unassuming little block on the floor at first, but when you grab it, it can be pulled upwards. So this is what I call a pull switch. You pull it up until it reaches its maximum pull-outedness, and then you let it go. And you can see it slowly descend. This one is set to 10 seconds. So it'll descend all the way back in, and after 10 seconds the switch will be off. So I'm hoping this will lead to some pretty cool timed puzzles where you have to pull out a switch and then do something really quick to, you know, advance in the game before the timer runs out. And of course, if you only pull it, you know, halfway or so, it'll slam right back down. So that was just a little fun thing I added recently. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the graphics. They came out rather nice, I think. It looks nice and shiny on the inside, and it's got those little light effects. So yeah. Ooh, here's the new spawner. As you can see, it is kind of a claw that comes out and then releases the object. I thought that was pretty cool when I first designed it, and it's been in the game for maybe a couple weeks now, so I'm a little used to it, but you're not, so I hope you enjoy it. And here's our new explosions once again. Boom. Let's do that again. That was really fun. Whoop. Almost missed him. There we go. And boom. And you might notice, when I'm flying over here, the character is in the center of the screen, right? One thing I noticed while I was playing, maybe a few months back, was that sometimes I just can't see everything I want to see in the game. So as I fly over here, you notice that the camera pans down to highlight a certain area, and I think that's going to be really important moving forward. I don't want it to be really jarring, because like you see when I move pretty fast, it kind of pans very quickly down there, but I'm hoping that I can tweak it and it'll work out in the future. For example, right here, I can move forward and the camera pans down a little, so that's kind of a hint that there might be something down here. But I don't want it to be too jarring, and I don't want to hide this passageway up here because the player has to go up to advance here. So I'm just going to go up, and while I'm up here I'm going to show off some more particles. Oh yeah, check those out, those are purple. And there's also particles when you bump into the wall, like so. I'm hoping that'll add just a little more feedback to, you know, indicate when the player gets hit and kind of make it a little shinier, a little more polished. It's not quite as rough around the edges as last time, is it? I'm just going to go back here really quick and heal up back to full health. If I can land in the save point here. There we go. And I'm gonna grab my little pushbot friend. And now, because the camera pans, I can clearly see that I have to drop him onto the switch, and then I can advance. So yeah, we've been through quite a few changes here, as you can see. Some of it's just a fresh coat of paint, some of it is, you know, more behind-the-scenes stuff, as you can see. This missile also has the explosion graphics, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to clip right through here so we can move right along. It's a handy-dandy little feature. Save right here. So one of the new features I've been playing around with as of today is adding a sort of heaviness feeling to objects that you grab. So as you can see, I'm moving pretty quickly right now, but when I pick up this bomb, which is one of the heavier objects, I move a little slower, as you can see. My max speed horizontally as well as vertically is reduced, and yeah, I'm hoping it won't be too cumbersome to move around when you're carrying stuff, but I'm also thinking of possibly adding some more characters that might be able to carry things better than this, you know, default character. It's still on the table, so if you like that idea, leave a comment. If you have any ideas for a character, I'm all ears. I have a couple in mind already, so we'll see what happens. This is another area where camera panning is really helpful. In the earlier version, you could just fly right over without even bothering to look down here. So I'm going to grab this crate, which has the same weight as the bomb, so flying is a little slower. And I'm going to fly right past that guy. And this is another one of our new features. It is an acid pool. So I'm going to throw this in the acid. Whoa. Careful, big guy. And the player himself cannot enter the acid because it hurts, as you can see. But the crate down there is perfectly fine and happy to be in the acid. And with that, I can push that switch. So everybody's happy. Let's see here. Moving on, I'm just gonna speed things up, clip through the level a bit. Let's save here, just in case. Just gonna clip right through. This part of the level is not quite finished yet. This is supposed to be a different object that comes out of here, but I don't really need it. So I'm gonna leave it for now. If you've seen the previous videos, you know what it's supposed to be. But anyway, over here we have a really cool puzzle where there is, as you can see here, the level is not quite in tip-top shape. In fact, there is no collision at all. So that's on my to-do list, let's just say. Down here we have a pool of acid. Over here we have a spawner that spawns boxes. And we have a button down here we need to press, but it has a dome over it. And over here we have a bomb. I wonder what we're supposed to do. The solution should be pretty obvious, but maybe not to a first-timer. Drop the bomb on the conveyor belt, blow up the dome, grab the crate, and voila! we have ourselves a pressed button. Perfect, huh? This is another puzzle that really necessitates the camera panning, because if I was to fly over right here, you kinda don't really get a sense that there's something down there unless the camera pans. And it does pan, like if you fly close to it, so I don't know. I am still experimenting with it, so hopefully with tweaks it'll become something that's really helpful. But yeah, this corridor is kind of new. This is the door that's supposed to open with that switch. I don't think it's actually connected, so I'm going to clip through. And this is an unfinished part of the level. I mean, an even more unfinished part of the level. But yeah, that's the general idea of what's going on with Atmocopter. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been a while, but I'm really excited to add new features to the game. I'm hoping that it was to your enjoyment. A demo is coming soon. I'm planning on adding a new, shorter level before this level, as well as a feedback survey to the game itself. I think feedback will be really important on, you know, just sort of whether the controls are, you know, right or off a little, or, you know, what's easy about the game, what's hard, you know, what's was really challenging to understand. I think getting some insight into that is going to be really important for the future of the game. So I'm excited for the game's future, and I hope you are too. Follow us at Untied Games on Twitter, and we're on Facebook as well at facebook.com/untiedgames. Yeah, check us out. See you next time. Hey there, making games isn't the only thing I do. I also make really cool pixel art that you can use in your own game. As I shrink down, there'll be a link over on that side where you can support me on Patreon and use art like this in your own game. It's really cool. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see it.